Hey everyone! So I'm kind of annoyed right now actually because I just recorded this video on my Mac desktop and I recorded it and the words don't match. Like, you know when you're talking but the voice doesn't match, like your lip movement? Yeah, that's what happened and it kind of annoys me. So I really wanted to record this video because I knew it would be really helpful for a lot of people. And it is how to get over a breakup, a bad breakup, or your ex-boyfriend or whatever. So I'm just going to go through this quick because I'm kind of annoyed. I went through a bad breakup about 9 months ago, and I know you're probably thinking, 9 months, girlfriend, get over him. But I'm completely over him. It did take me a little longer than I wish it did to get over him, but I'm completely over him right now. I wish I had someone to tell me these steps when I was going through the breakup because it would have helped me tremendously. These are things that I wish I would have done that would have helped me a lot. So I'm going to share them with you guys. Yippee skippy! Number one thing I can't stress enough is give yourself a time limit. And by that I mean, you know, you guys broke up and you dated for 3 months. Give yourself a month to sulk, to drain your sorrows, to eat ice cream and sit in front of the TV watching The Notebook and throwing yourself a pity party and crying over him as much as you want. But after a month or whatever time limit you give yourself, done. You're done. You can't cry over him. You can't listen to Taylor Swift all day. You can't, you know, cry yourself to sleep. You need to move on and talk to other guys, or you need to give yourself a time limit, and after that time limit's done, you're done crying and you're done being sorry for yourself. Number 2 is get rid of anything that reminds you of that person. If he gave you a sweatshirt that still smells like him because you never washed it, or, you know, if you guys had a favorite movie, get rid of it, burn it, have a girls' night out and maybe burn it, or you could give it back to them. I'm kind of a brat, so I would burn it. But if there's, you know, your guys' song is on your iTunes playlist, delete it. If you guys have, I don't know what people do these days. I've been on the single girl swag for 9 months. Next is don't call or text that person. If he broke up with you and you feel the need to call him and tell him how sorry you are, or, you know, how much you want to work things out, don't do it. Or if you're drunk and you find yourself, you know, dialing his number and leaving him 4 drunk voicemails so he has them to wake up to the next morning, you're gonna look psycho. I'm telling you right now from experience, you're gonna look psycho. Another thing that's really important is keeping yourself busy. Have girls' nights. Go hiking. Go do things that you normally wouldn't do. Go out to dinner with your family. Go to church. Something. I don't know. Keep yourself busy so you're not sitting there thinking about him or thinking about what would I be doing right now if we were together, if we didn't break up. Next thing is writing. I meant to bring my journal down to show you guys, but it's upstairs. Writing things down is a good way of putting your thoughts on paper and kind of getting them off your chest. You find yourself up late at night and you are really upset and you're thinking about that person. Write it down in your journal, and it kind of just feels like you released it, you talked about it, but you really didn't. There's something about putting a pen to a paper that is kind of relaxing, I guess. I don't know. My therapist told me that. Next thing that I actually did that helped me, my friend told me about it, is texting a friend. If you feel the need to text your ex-boyfriend, say my ex-boyfriend's name was Mike. It wasn't, but that is a cute name. You know, you maybe went to a restaurant that you two like to go to and you got your guys' favorite meal or whatever, and you want to text him and tell him that. Text your friend and be like, you know, dear Mike, I went to Applebee's today and I got our favorite quesadilla dish, and it made me really miss you, and I want to talk to you and see you, yada yada yada. And then you send it to your best friend, and you actually don't send it to Mike, but you kind of feel like you still sent it and you still got it off your chest. That actually helped me a lot. Whenever I thought of him or wanted to text him, I texted my best friend, "Dear Mike," and whatever I wanted to text him. Does that make sense? Last thing kind of ties to the first thing. Don't throw yourself a pity party. You know, your friends don't want to see you in the corner every time you're hanging out crying or, talking about your ex. Don't throw yourself a pity party, because the longer you do, the longer it's going to take to get over them. I can promise you that, because I threw myself a pity party for like 5 months, and it lasted 5 months. And if I hadn't thrown myself that pity party, I would have probably gotten over him in 2 months, me and my ex-boyfriend dated for a really long time, so it was harder for me to get over him. But I'm telling you, if you follow at least some of these steps, maybe you are good getting over guys. Some of my friends are really good at getting over guys. I'm someone who hates change, and I hold on to feelings and things like that for a really long time, and it's hard for me to let go. Some people are good at breakups, I'm from experience, I'm not. But one thing I want to stress is it does get better. And I know nothing anybody tells you in this moment is going to, help you, because you're not going to believe what anybody says. When I went through a breakup, anybody could try to, help me and tell me that it's going to be okay, but I didn't believe them. I thought it was the end of the world. Nah, I'm telling you, it gets better, and you're going to be 10 times happier when you move on and you're doing your own thing and you're talking to other guys, because believe me, there's a guy out there who's willing to treat you like a princess and who's willing to drop everything to be with you, and who's not going to make you feel like crap, and who's not going to make you fall asleep crying every night. It does get better, and you're going to get your happy ending. I can promise you that. It might not be in 3 months. It might be in 3 years or 5 years, but you're going to get your happy ending, and you're going to find your Prince Charming, and things are going to be so much better. I hope you guys the best, and if you have any other breakup questions, don't hesitate to message me or comment below, because I have really good experience in breakups, and I can help you guys a lot. So I hope you enjoyed that, and I will talk to you in the next video. Bye, guys.